You guys, let's talk briefly about the vouchers or ESAs that are passing in many states. I'm Emily Fort with the Homeschool Freedom Coalition. I was homeschooled my whole life. I worked 10 years for a homeschool curriculum company, and I have more than 40 nieces and nephews currently homeschooling, and the ones that are not homeschooling have already finished homeschooling and they're done and graduated. So when these ESA voucher types of programs first rolled out, we were told, well, if you don't want to participate, you don't have to. It doesn't affect you. Just keep doing what you're doing. But now we're starting to see the truth. In Arkansas, an article came out just on Friday, I believe it was, that tuition at private schools is climbing higher and higher, and the vouchers can't keep up. And this is just 3 years after it became law. So what that means is families who never signed up for the program, families who just wanted to keep paying their own way, are still being squeezed because schools raised their prices across the board so they could capture those government dollars and keep any sort of, status they wanted to keep. So even if you don't take a voucher, you end up paying more. And that's exactly how government programs spread. That's how they work. We've all seen it in everything they touch. They don't stay optional for long. They don't stay restriction-free for long or regulation-free. Soon they're shaping the whole system around the money that they're pumping in. That's just how it works. So the bigger danger there isn't really the money, it's the control that comes with the money. Is once government dollars are flowing into private school and into homeschooling, the government has a say. They have a foothold over what we're teaching. Schools have to start shifting their priorities. They have to start answering to the state instead of to the parents. And homeschoolers know this very well. It's what the government funds, it controls. So there may not be testing and regulations now, but we'd be crazy to think they're not coming. And this is exactly what early homeschoolers fought so hard to prevent. They just wanted the government to stay out of it. Now, I want to say this gently because I know there's a lot of folks that fall into this category, but some families have taken the vouchers, and we understand why. The economy is trash. They did this to it. The same people who broke our schools have broken our economy. And, this is what your family needed to do. But please hear us and hear my heart here. When the regulations come, and they will come, please stand with us because every homeschooler, voucher or not, will be affected by these regulations. So our message must be clear that whatever the funding situation, please stand for homeschooling when future bills come. We have to keep homeschooling free. And it's going to be very difficult now that there's money involved, but we have to fight together to make sure that the government doesn't just co-opt and buy out homeschooling. So please, if you haven't yet signed up for our email alerts, follow us on social media if you're not already. And in the meantime, I always end every video this way. Freedom starts at home, so stay the course.